So in case you guys didn't know, Nick830 is a massive Fortnite streamer who has gotten into some drama over some donations not being read. There was a YouTuber named Archh that basically accused him of not following through with a donation request that he had promised. So basically, this Archh guy donates like $2 to Nick830 and says, "Can you give me a challenge for a Fortnite video I want to do?" Because he wants to use a clip of Nick830 saying, "Hey Archh, go and do the one chest challenge," or something like that, right? And so he basically donates. Nick sees the message and Nick says, "Can you like give me an example of a challenge you want me to give you?" And Archh gives him a few examples. Nick didn't really like the examples, so he started ignoring his donations. And yeah, basically Archh feels like Nick scammed him. So I already mentioned this on stream, and I think that the word scam is an extreme exaggeration of what happened.
I donated asking for him to give me a Fortnite challenge for a video I'm making.
If you have an idea, I would more than likely be happy to say it. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. If I had ideas, I'd be recording it.
This is just weird because like he could just say any challenge.
I've streamed Fortnite for 7 years and people have asked me for challenges every single stream. I'm out of ideas, bro.
Streamers aren't obligated to do exactly what you say if you donate to them, but it's more the fact that this guy was just looking for some views. And I said this on my live stream as well when I talked about it. So I'm not one of these commentary people who just randomly change my mind because I'm seeing that the tide is now in Nick's favor. Obviously there's more to the story, but basically that's like a little rough breakdown. So there is a bigger YouTuber, a commentary YouTuber named AugustTheDuck, whose videos I've purposely avoided watching, and I will explain why later, who has made a video basically in favor of Nick830, saying that the person who accused him is just looking to basically profit off Nick's name for money. And for the most part I would agree with him, but he also made a pretty interesting point in calling out all of the commentary YouTubers, or as I would call them, leeches, who basically took Arch's video, didn't do any type of research on exactly what happened, and then made their video titles, "Nick830's career is over, it's over, he's gonna be finished," as most commentary YouTubers always do. Here's a clip of AugustTheDuck calling them out.
So you might be asking yourself, why did Nick feel the need to address this? This is a question I had for myself as well, because at the end of the day, this seems like something nobody on the planet would ever take seriously, right? Well, unfortunately, I underestimate the degeneracy of the commentary community. If you look at this frame that Nick included in his video, these are all videos that YouTube parasites made accusing Nick of actually being a scammer for not responding to a donation in the way somebody wanted him to. I try not to buy too much into this kind of stuff, but maybe our education system really is failing if this many people think this would count as a scam.
So yeah, good on August for calling those YouTubers out. I actually agree with him completely, and I really wish that commentary clickbait wasn't so bad on YouTube. But I'm so glad that a bigger commentary YouTuber, I mean, dude's got 2 million subscribers, so he is one of the biggest commentary YouTubers out there, is calling out these leeches who basically make these videos where there's like, how Nick830 ruined his career in 3 days. I mean, you guys know I hate It's Janky because he's a scumbag who makes fake tweet thumbnails, and he also, I don't know, accused someone falsely of being a pedo. I am still going to mention this every single chance I get, and I don't care if you like or dislike Sophie Rain. I don't give a shit about Sophie Rain. If anyone was in her position, I would do the same and defend them. But he falsely accused her of being a pedo with no evidence and made a fake tweet where it sounded like she was confessing to being a pedo. But regardless, like I said, good on AugustTheDuck for calling out these YouTubers, and really, the reason why I was saying that I don't watch AugustTheDuck's videos despite him seeming like a level-headed, reasonable person in the video that I just watched, because unfortunately he does a lot of the same things that he criticizes other people for doing. Over like the past year, and I'd especially say over the past like 6 months, slop has been a big topic in the commentary community, and you guys might be wondering, what is slop? Well, slop refers to content where people make these fake, exaggerated titles and thumbnails describing very minuscule dramas, making the videos 30 minutes, and then somehow making it seem like something really huge happened when it was something very, very minor. I mean, More Pegasus has been memed for being pretty much like the godfather of slop in the recent times, because basically one small situation will happen and his video title will be KSI got destroyed, career over, Mr. Beast is finished, his career is dead, he's going to jail, it's over, and he gets millions of views doing it. And the way that slop kind of gets characterized nowadays is when people make their title, "The blank situation is blank." It is the dumbest, most horrible, lazy title that you can make on a YouTube video, and it basically doesn't describe anything that actually happens in the video. The KSI situation just got worse. What situation are you talking about? We have no idea. We just know that the video is about something that KSI has done. And I know some of you guys are going to bring this up. You guys know I love Critical, and you guys know that he has helped me out a lot personally. Obviously, he made a whole 20-minute video once defending me in a bad situation. So you guys know that I have so much love for him and I appreciate him. But unfortunately, Critical was kind of the person who popularized that type of title. The blank situation is blank, right? And I know it's not his fault. He's just a massive YouTuber and he just like inevitably becomes a trendsetter. A lot of people look up to him and a lot of people are going to do the same things that he does because they want to try to be like him. But I really wish he would stop titling his videos this way as well. The blank situation is blank. It's just a really not descriptive title, and it's just like a very lazy way to describe extremely vaguely what's going to happen in a video. And I know you guys are going to say that I'm glazing, but honestly though, Critical I feel like can get away with doing stuff like this because he is a legend of the game. He's been making videos for almost 20 years. He's transformed his content so many times, and he has pretty much been one of the most well-respected creators since YouTube has begun. So I feel like he does get a little bit more leeway in things like this, right? But now when I'm looking at a content creator who I could see as someone who I might start watching, right? Like AugustTheDuck, a lot of people who are subscribed to me actually have a lot of respect for him, right? So I was like, maybe I should give this guy a shot, see what his videos are like. But then I realized his thumbnails and titles are exactly like a lot of the people who he criticizes. The Nick 830 situation is ridiculous. Like I said, I'm not trying to shit on this guy. He seems reasonable and he seems to have good opinions, but dude, you got 2 million subscribers. You're one of the biggest commentary YouTubers on the platform. You get hundreds of thousands of views per video, and most of your videos are over 8 minutes. And the reason why I'm saying that is to say that you make a pretty good amount of money. In your video about Nick 830, you have a sponsored segment from Raycon. You're making money, dude. You're good. You don't have to do this bullshit commentary clickbait that everybody else does. The blank situation is blank. Please, dude, don't do that. It makes me think that you're just like all these other commentary YouTubers who you're criticizing. You have an opportunity to go against the grain here and be a trendsetter yourself. Why don't you start titling videos that actually describe what happens in the video? You can still make it somewhat vague and you can still slightly clickbait a little bit to get views, but instead of saying that stupid old title that everybody says, the blank situation is blank, why don't you say the Nick 830 donation drama is dumb? Nick 830 is not a scammer. Something like that, right? Just like kind of describe a little bit more about what the video is going to be about, man. Especially because he made a video where he was basically saying that he essentially has a problem with the fact that, you know, all these videos titled the blank situation is blank are big on YouTube. And he, you know, ironically titled this video, the situation is insane. And he justified his use of doing that, you know, the blank situation is blank, by saying, yeah, you know, the videos do better when I title the videos that way. Yeah, no shit, because it's clickbait. It's like, of course they're going to do better, dude. But at the same time, brother, you got 2 million subscribers. You average hundreds of thousands of views per video, and you have sponsored segments. You got brand deals. You're good, man. You're good on money. I know how much YouTubers make. This guy's easily making thousands of dollars a month. Easily. He's good. He doesn't have to do this whole clickbait bullshit, but he still does, and that's why it never made me want to watch him. But regardless, I don't want to shit on him too hard. Like I said, he seems like a reasonable guy, and I'm so glad that he called out all those leeches in the commentary community. But at the same time, man, you guys have the opportunity, the bigger YouTubers, to be trendsetters in a positive way. Stop making your titles in a way where it just contributes more to the whole commentary slop thing. I know I'm a nobody YouTuber and I always will be. I'm not claiming to be the best person ever or anything like that, but one thing that I am extremely proud of in my 7+ years of doing YouTube is I've never made my titles in a way that, oh, the blank situation is blank. I've always tried to describe what a video is actually about. Have I clickbaited before? Sure, of course, but I never had to write a fake tweet or accuse someone falsely of a crime or say the blank situation is blank or any of that bullshit. I've always tried to do everything with integrity, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that gets appreciated on YouTube because, as AugustTheDuck correctly points out, the videos that actually are titled the blank situation is blank actually do better than a video title that actually describes what the video is about. But the difference between the two of us is you are making way more money than me, and you're making easily enough money to survive. And you know what? I would even say that you're pretty well off. So you don't have to do this bullshit, man. Use this as an opportunity to trend set and be a good influence on not just the commentary community, but YouTube in general. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments. Thank you to all these kind people for supporting me on Patreon. James, Blue, Rob, Asa, EJADR16, Wafflebird, Matthew, Trisha, Versa, and Frozen, and Big Show Mitch. I appreciate all you guys so much. And thank you so much to everybody who has ever become a DH member, especially all my DH elites, 1911 Person, Ryu, Stardust, Chicken, Blue, Chrissy, Ice Cake First, Rob, Trisha, and Kaylee. I appreciate all you guys so much. Please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more. See ya.